Hello gamers, and welcome back to my tutorial Let's Play Battle Brothers on the Switch. First of all, I would like to thank you for your overwhelming support for the channel, with not only like 10 new subscribers, which is a lot for my channel, but also you posted a lot of comment, a lot of feedback, your thoughts on the game, and there were some discussions about text size and so on in handheld mode, and all of that is very much appreciated. And yeah, it makes me happy that that people are actually interested in what I do here. So that's super cool. Thank you very much for that. And then the last video was uploaded a couple of days ago, and Kalmana notified me that there were some audio cuts. I tried to track down the problem and I couldn't. I've made some space on the system disk just in case and closed all the programs now while recording with my game capture software, and the problem was already the recording and not only the export of the file. I've also increased the quality of the image a little bit in the settings. Yeah, and I actually checked out the third episode that I had already recorded, but I recorded the wrong mic, so barely anything was audible. So because the system had somehow reset itself, the software, so I'm recording it again. Luckily I had a save game. Yeah, and also thanks a lot for really watching it, and not just subscribing and commenting, but also for watching. In YouTube you can see the watch time, and it's way above my channel average, so that's super cool. So today we are going to talk about contract management in particular, but I also want to add some things. While I'm doing this tutorial Let's Play, I'm also doing some research and my own Let's Play, my own news, basically with the poachers on the Switch, and I play with the Northern Raiders on PC and try out things, and did some more digging and reading and stuff. So one thing I would like to tell you is like the Crippling Strikes, which lowers the threshold to inflict injuries by 33%, which can be really cool because it'll be a hindrance for the enemies. The problem with that is in mid and late game that lots of enemies are not affected by it, like undead, for example. They don't get injured, and also how do you say, also some enemies are like huge monsters, like the Lindworm or the Unhold, and they have so much HP that you can actually not get above the threshold anyway, or hardly. So while in early game this can be really good against raiders, for example, or animals, later on it's not that good, so don't give it to your late game brothers. On the other hand, I noticed that Colossus is even better than I had in mind, which gives you 25% hit point increase, but when you later on at a level up increase your hit points, you still get the 25% bonus. And this is super good because it increases your threshold suffering injuries. So you will have less injuries, more health, and lots of, if you have the DLCs, lots of opponents do damage. So having a high health of at least 80 is advisable, maybe even more. Possibly more. And as you can see here, this guy is now injured, and this has lots of disadvantages for us because it uses up medical supplies and they cost money. And also, obviously, the guy can't fight or is on the bench, which basically means you still pay him, but you don't get a benefit. So if you have a high threshold for injuries, you have less injuries, your guys stay in fighting condition, and you don't have to pay that much for medical supplies. Right then, there was a guy with eagle vision. I think he will get a throwing weapon eventually. Should I give one the flare? No. Okay. Now let's continue and go to Talbach. And up here you get the contract. It's a one skull contract, which is the easiest type of contract, but also pay attention to how much they pay you. The more they pay, the more difficult it is. So okay, we need to get a talisman back. What's this worth to you? And now he says, well, 310 crowns. We will now balance. And he goes up to 330. Don't do it again, because you say, well, then just, you know, and then we don't have a contract. We need to go somewhere, get a new contract. Unless you have a retinue, basically buffs to your company. You can recruit people like a negotiator later on. We will do that later. It's like in the late early game or early mid game, and then you can haggle better. Now let's accept the offer, but we have actually not yet accepted it. It kind of gives us more details about the objectives, and we can say I need some time to think about it. We can accept it, or we can say we decline it. Let's think about it, and you can see the scroll is open and the contract is still available. This is super cool because we can now go here and take it again. The advantage is in particular if you have like 2 or 3 contracts, the maximum is 3, and you check out the first contract and it's, let's say, a caravan escort mission, which will take you to a different place. You could say, okay, I'll have to think about it, accept it, think about it, and take a look at the other contracts, and maybe one is in close vicinity, and then you can do that one first, and after that you can do the caravan escort mission. They expire eventually, but they will stay here for some time. Okay, let's accept this contract. It should be hunting down some thugs. We have a lot of coin. We could consider recruiting someone. There's a hunt, which would be awesome, but he's a bit expensive. We wouldn't have much coin left. So one problem you might face after like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days is that you run out of food, you run out of tools and supplies. Always pay attention to how much food you've got. We've got enough food for 2 more days. That should be enough for now. We have more than enough coins, and we have tools and everything else. If you recruit people, some of them can be cheap to buy but super expensive to maintain, and so you have to pay attention to that, otherwise you could go bankrupt. Okay, southwest are supposed to be the tracks. As soon as we unpause, we should be able to see the tracks. The size of the tracks indicates the size of the group. It's 7 thieves only. It's only thugs. Let's see if we can still attack at daytime because we have some archers, and at night there's a huge debuff. It's not yet night, so we can actually attack. Let's engage. There's one origin background called the poachers where you actually kind of always know whom you're fighting. One question I've been asked is, can you see the hex grid or show it? No, you can't. I've suggested that to the developers that they change it. I think in particular in handheld mode that would be helpful. What you can do is you can activate or show and hide the blocked tiles, as you can see here in red. That helps a lot. This is for the show and hide trees. Here you can see it. I have it kind of deactivated by default in the options. And then when it shows us our viable targets. I think in the comments I wrote only in melee, but it shows them in ranged as well. Shoot already. We could also wait and let them come closer, have less of a debuff for the distance. So let's wait. With him, we're going to wait as well. And we have a good position because here we've got the high ground. Is that why they are confident? I don't know. I'm just pleased that they are. And here you can see plus 10% melee skill, plus 10% range skill, plus 10% melee defense, and plus 10% range defense. If you were steadfast, then it's no buffs or debuffs, and then it from there goes downhill. With him, I should actually consider moving him here, like front, but we could move him up as well. I think that would be better. Let's him in case they come around this way. We could go up here though, but they are quite decent with the armor. Let's just play it defensively here. With him I'm going to form spear wall, 30 fatigue and 4 action points. This is good for early and mid game. In particular, if they move in without shield, you get like a free attack. And you can deny them entrance to the field around you. It's your zone of control. Let's end his turn because no one will come close enough for us to attack with him. Okay, now they've taken this high ground. Maybe I should have taken the high ground with one of the guys. With him, we're just going to stay here. I'm not going to go into the fight against him with him being on the having the high ground because of the buff you get. Which also means he will stay here and wait for them to come. And now we can shoot with him. Quick shot, 35%. Now he's in cover, so there's only 7% chance to hit, and then we might hit the shrubbery. If we were to shoot at him, here you can see height advantage, but only 11% because it's blocked, and this is blocked as well. I think we're going to shoot at him. Okay, maybe I should have done the aimed shot. Not good. In early game, the crossbow ain't bad because you have a 15% increased chance to hit. Let's reload. And end his turn. And his turn won't be ended, he will form a shield wall just in case. With him, we will wait. We won't move forward. And they're also attacking us because we've got the ranged advantage. He will wait. He will shoot at him and kill him. Nice. I think we'll go for the aimed shot this time. 62%. Save some ammunition as well. And we actually hit him. He will form spear wall and also a well, I will have him wait to attack. Let's do it like that. He will wait in case they come closer. Here you see the shield wall in action. Let me show you this. Here he uses thrust, chance 69. We rolled a 9. Yeah, so pretty good. And then we missed the last time, which means he could enter. If you had Spear Mastery, which is a perk later on, the spear wall would still remain effective this turn for the other fields surrounding the guy. With him we're going to wait. Okay, end the turn. It's already been his turn. Okay, now he could move in, that's bad obviously. He's in trouble, he might die. We can try to knock him out. And we do, he won't be attacking next turn. We could even move. And we will actually move to here to safeguard him. And then we can still attack him with the axe. So with him, I think we'll attack him because he can attack us. And his flail can go above the shield. Okay, but we miss unfortunately by 5. With him we're going to go and attack. Maybe the sound is by the HDMI cable being too long, I don't know. Okay, we kill him. Now he's a bit scared, that's good. With him we can shoot at him again. We couldn't shoot at him because our guy is in the way, it's too risky. Or we could shoot at him, 70% chance. That's only 60 because of the hunch, it's 10 points. Okay, but that was a very poor shot. We rolled a 97. Aimed shot, again at the guy at the bottom. No, he can't shoot at him. He can shoot him then. Good shot. Okay, he's in the pickle. Okay, let's not do the swing. Let's take him out first if possible. 78% and we roll the 97 again. well. With the butcher, they all have armor still. Let's attack him and then form a shield wall in the hope that it helps. Question is, should I try to kill this one guy? I think I should. And again. Okay, he definitely will need to do actually need to do it well, but let's try to kill him. Good, because look at this, they have now a further decreased chance to hit. Kind of like a shield wall thing for us, and he's even fleeing, he won't attack at all. And here we have a 49% chance. We can't do a shield wall because we are fatigued, but we miss. Okay, I think we might save him. Now we can shoot at him. We can shoot at him. He's still fighting. Let's shoot at... Good shot. Reload. Now Mr. X. What's the chance to hit him? 51 only. Let's go for the 71 and try to scare him. And then we have an attack of opportunity when he tries to escape. Now he can't do much really. He doesn't even have a second weapon. So I'll just wait with him. Okay, now we're being attacked. Maybe I should have tried to walk away. Okay, he can't try to stun him. But with him I'm now going to do a shield wall to protect him. And try to kill him. But he does not. He's too fatigued to do anything else. Now Mr. Archer. Use your fist. Okay, let's try to split him. We hit him, he's fleeing, fantastic. Which means the archer is saved, and we just have to worry about this brigand thug. I will keep him here so we get an attack of opportunity. Okay, shield wall helped a bit at least. Now with him we need to move here. Get line of sight. Shoot above, across the brother's shoulder. With him I'm going to close in. Okay, it doesn't scare him unfortunately. Nice, we hit him and he's fleeing, and that's his death sentence. Now I'll move him up here so we get an attack of opportunity from up here. Okay, but he does it. He can escape. Can we run him down? We don't have dogs. You can get dogs. They help with running down enemies, because they can move quite a few tiles. Nice shot. So we have some level ups. Look at the loot. Oh, we get a decent armor, very good. And some gear. Let's take everything. We still have some salt as well. Let's collect our pay. But first, in case we get into a fight, let's do the level ups. 70, which basically makes it our best armor. He's our best guy, so he can equip it. And this frontline guy is actually pretty bad. This frontline guy is slightly better. Alright, then with regards to headgear, this is 45, this is 40, so take... You can take this, and our archers can take these. Now let's level up with Herdebrand. And I will actually open the wiki. So this helps you with determining whether it's a good roll or not. You should use it. It's not like cheating because it's information you can write down yourself kind of anyway. So with 1 star he can obviously only get 2 to 3, so 3 is good. Then +3 melee defense with no star, that's like the maximum, let's go for it. +4 fatigue or +4 health. With 1 star he gets 3 to 4, but with regular fatigue he only gets 2 to 4 here. So let's give him fatigue first. Oh, and I've cancelled, that was obviously a mistake. +3, it stays the same, so it doesn't really matter. And okay. With regards to perks, he's actually a decent guy. He's got the Eagle Vision as well. I'm inclined to give him Student. But on the other hand, he might not survive. He's not really endgame material. Let's give him Colossus to make him more increases survivability. Good. Then we've got Wilfried. He's got nothing really. Starting companion, but with very poor stats. He could become our sergeant. But with +2 attack, we need to go for that. +2 defense as well. And then let's go +4 health with 2 stars is what you always get. +4, you get here 3 to 4. Let's give him some more fatigue. And because he's a starting companion, we will give him a student. And so he has an increased experience gain, and then we get the perk point we invested here back as soon as he reaches level 11, if he ever reaches level 11. So you should only give that to guys you want to keep. So the bow guy, Arnulf, he gets with 2 stars. He always gets 4 ranged attack. Let's give it to him. I think we'll give him fatigue because it's the maximum he could have rolled. And health is super important. He could roll 2 to 4. He rolled a 3. Obviously ranged defense could be nice. He will always roll 3 to 4. Melee defense. We won't really give him lots of melee defense. Ideally he never goes into melee. So we'll just give him health. And he also becomes a student. Then we have this poacher we bought. We could give him melee, but we'll give him ranged. We will make him a throwing weapon guy. Let's make him a hybrid actually. I don't know if it's viable really, but we'll do it nonetheless. Just for the fun concept. And his skills are decent, so let's give him that. Alright. By hybrid I mean we will give him like a throwing weapon and then give him a melee weapon so he can engage in melee as well. Maybe a two-handed weapon so he can kind of swing in from the side to finish enemies off or something like that. Alright, let's go to Talbach and return the talisman. It's nighttime, crown's well deserved. So next episode we will need to do some food shopping for sure. Maybe see if we recruit someone, and then we need to venture forth to another place. We don't see many places yet. We need to go to Schacht, I think. Or is that a keep? Oh, I think it's not a keep, is it? It's a settlement. We could go there. Alright then, or go south. There's a road somewhere here, right? Yeah, there's a road. We could take that road as well. So, thanks a lot for watching. We did some contract management, level ups and combat. Until then, bye for now.